and got their name behind the Thackeray Steeplechase. Let's try and paint the picture the best way, the Hammonds way. There's 19 to jump as the light blinks at top of the starting stalls here. Flying Agent, you would have thought unbackable, but they're still backing him. The line looks good. Gates fly back. They're off and running. And Capazina in his chasing debut was the first to jump out in the Karazi Silks. Let's hope they give him the strength to go around here. He's up and over the first by 2 lengths on the Dominator, striding up. Then Flying Agent. No interest early from Bit of a Lad. He's last. He's got Pentelligencia, Police Camp and George V all lining up in front of him. They all got over the first to Goodall safely, and they're about to square up for the first of the Houlihan treble. Capazina is joined and headed by the Dominator now. It looks like he's going to take the pacemaker's role. Bit of a Lad saving a stack of ground from the back is going up in search of second as they jump the first. If the Houlihan treble, Capazina's covering ground on the outside, and so too Pentelligencia. Then Police Camp and George V, as promised. They're not getting into a war like they did at Casterton. They're tucked behind them, and the favourite Flying Agent keeps them company. So they come to the next one. The third of that Houlihan treble in the lane. The Dominator took off early, but he's such a great jumper. He went over it with a lot of pizzazz. By a length to Capazina. 3 lengths, Bit of a Lad on the inside of George V, and Pentelligencia next on the outside. They're followed by Flying Agent and Police Camp second last on his inside. Up and over the 5th jump now, as they're heading in search of the paddocks. It is the Dominator on top, the inaugural winner of the Decron Dunrow. He leads out by a length and a half. Second placing is Capazina. Bit of a Lad, last year's Thackeray winner, is third on the inside of George V. Then followed by Pentelligencia. He's tracking second last. Police Camp next on the inside, and then Flying Agent. So they get to Elford Road where they jump up number 7 now and head into Briley, and it's the Dominator at his leisure. He leads out a length on Capazina. 2 to Bit of a Lad next from George V. Then Police Camp. Pentelligencia. Flying Agent is back at the tail of the field. The Dominator and Capazina go to the next in Briley, out by 3 lengths. Pateman has Bit of a Lad fourth. He's on the inside of George V. Him and little Tommy Ryan have won the first 5 races between them, a treble and a double. And speaking of Tommy Ryan, he took Pentelligencia up on the outside of Police Camp. Flying Agent back between them. He's spotting the Dominator, a big start as they climb Briley now and climb it proper. It's hard work out there for horse and rider in the testing ground. The Dominator's jumping brilliantly though. He's a length and a half, Capazina. 6 lengths away, George V. With him was Bit of a Lad, and then Pentelligencia. Flying Agent in the middle, and Police Camp got relegated to the rear. They've got to the top of Cox's. It's Capazina and the Dominator. Over 1, crossing the road, up and over 2. They're charging into Granters now. They're 5 lengths to Bit of a Lad and George V. Flying Agent, speaking of 5th, he came to 5th from Police Camp. Pentelligencia out to the rear. They jumped the one at they jumped the Yelga Hood now and charged down to the Tozer Road double, and the Dominator is broken clear here. He's going to take some catching. The Dominator up and over 1, up and over 2. He turns the corner, 6 lengths to Capazina. Flying Agent's going to have to be called upon. Are we looking at a boil over here? Bit of a Lad is getting a move on. He's about to run up to second. Police Camp's emerging out of the ruck. He still sits quietly on Flying Agent at the 4th last. He's about to start the chase now and go after the Dominator, and then George V, who is running on empty. The Dominator's running on empty too, but he's got a big lead at the 3rd last. He's 6 or 7 in front of Flying Agent, who's giving chase now. Police Camp's 3rd. Bit of a Lad is 4th. Then Capazina, and then George V. The Dominator, he's put up a brave display. He's been in front most of the way. He's 6 lengths to Flying Agent. I think he might be flat out in the chase. Then followed Police Camp 3rd. 4th is Bit of a Lad. The Dominator. This has been a dashing performance by Will McCarthy. He's about to bring the Dominator to the last. He's 6 lengths in front. We're staring a boil over here. Flying Agent. He's trying to rally an effort. He's given full bore. The Dominator. 5 lengths to margin. Flying Agent at 2nd. Police Camp is 3rd. Then Bit of a Lad. Still the Dominator. He's out on his feet, but they're out on their feet chasing him. It's the Dominator with 200 metres to go in the Thackeray Steeplechase. He's going to cause the boil over. Bit of a Lad and Flying Agent and Police Camp. They're running for the Miners. The Dominator, what a jumping display this is. The Dominator wins by 5 lengths, Police Camp. Bit of a lad third. Well, the bubble burst today on Flying Agent. He's run 4th. Pentelligencia 5th. Then George the 5th and Capizina. What a dashing display of jumping. On that heavy 10 ground, he made all the running. Was a brilliant ride. And a boil over of sorts, the Dominator. Henry Dwyer, William McCarthy. He's a 9-year-old. He just keeps coming up despite all his injuries. He put in a cracking run at Casterton last week with no jumping. He hasn't won for almost a year, but he's just been a beauty. 55 starts, 10 wins, and he's just cocked up $250,000 for his connections. He absolutely loves the caper, and he has flown around here. Police Camp number 3. Simon Ryan, Will Gordon has run really well. So has last year's winner, Bit of a Lad. Kieran Maher, Dave Eustace. And Flying Agent, who, well, he spanked a Bit of a Lad in the Briley. He's been lowered his colours to him today, finishing back in 4th place in the judges' numbers of 4, 3, 1 and 2. 4:36.15 was the time. 4:36.15. 4, 3, 1 and 2. Wow, Stewie, what about that?
Oh, Rick, it's as good as it gets. And Henry Dwyer, that is a magnificent training performance, mate. Full credit, full kudos to you. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, thanks, Stewie. He's been with me for a long time, this horse. I think I've been training about 9 years and he's been with me for about 6 years. So he's a special horse to us, and he's spent a lot of time at Ballarat, a lot of time down at the farm, and he just takes a lot of extra work, this horse. He's had a number of injuries, and it's just a massive achievement from the whole team, everyone that works at St Leonard's and Ballarat. It's just great. I've never been prouder of a horse.
Magnificent, mate. And how well did he jump?
Yeah, like a stag, and he's just come such a long way early in his career. Like he had a couple of falls there, and he was really close to being put down a couple of times. Like he had a really couple of nasty falls, and to pick himself up and improve his jumping, and as you said, he didn't put a foot wrong. He's had a couple of tendons. He's just the toughest horse you'll come across.
Amazing perseverance, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know, the owners have been ultra patient. Every time we've sort of had an issue, it's been at the start of the jumping season, so he's missed a jumping season, and it's just, yeah, full credit to everyone at home, the horse mainly, and William McCarthy too. He sat on the horse on Wednesday for the first time, gave him a school up the lane, and
that's amazing.
Reacquainted here.
That is unbelievable. Tell us about Willie, mate. I've never come across him till today.
Well, Willie, you see Johnny Allen shaking his hand. He grew up with Johnny, I think, in Ireland, and has spent a lot of time in America, and he's come back with no mud on him. The first jockey today with not a patch of mud on him, so it's great.
Hey, Henry, congratulations. A wonderful training performance, mate. That was just sensational.
Thanks, Sherry. Cheers.
Go and enjoy. Magnificent job. And here comes Willie. First time I've ever had a chat to Willie. He's high-fiving. What an absolute superstar, this bloke. And what a way, what a day to kick off a nice little victory here, mate. How good is this?
It's absolutely amazing, honestly. This time 12 months ago, I was lying in the flat on my back with a broken neck, and I didn't know if I could ever race or ride a horse again. Somebody asked me the other morning, am I nervous about today? I says, no, I was nervous last year when I was trying to figure out if I could do it or not again. This is just absolutely unbelievable, mate. I've got so many people to thank. I mean, the Dominator, first of all. These horses, I love them with all my heart, and I'm only a man with a second level education. The thoroughbred horses have brought me all over the world, and the jumping game here in Australia is just superb, and I'm just blessed to be a part of it. I know all my family are going to be watching. My family in Ireland, my adopted family in England and in America. I love you all. This is just, I can't put it into words, man. And I've been watching. I was in quarantine when I was watching the carnival here at the Bull, and I was getting my lines ready. How bloody good is this? Come on! Come on. It's amazing.
Hey, and just tell us your friendship, obviously, with Johnny Allen. He was one of the first to get over here and congratulate you, mate. He's a ripper, isn't he, Johnny?
Johnny's a top man. Myself and Johnny, we worked together in Ireland when we were teenagers. I hadn't seen him for quite a few years, and since I came here to Australia, he's taken me under his wing. He's given me a roof over my head, and he's just brought me around and introduced me to the right people. And He's the exact same guy I knew 15 years ago in Ireland, only his pocket's gone a little bit heavier.
Hey, congratulations, Willie. It is a magnificent story, mate. You're an absolute superstar. Good on you.
I really want to thank the Kieran Maher crew there as well. They've been so kind to me since I came here last month, and they put me on a bunch of horses in the trials and the jump outs, and as good as these guys are getting the thoroughbreds ready, they're not too bad at turning out a jockey, because I was pretty heavy when I got out of quarantine, I can tell you.
Great stuff. Good on you,
Thanks
Willie.
so much.
You're an absolute superstar, mate. Congratulations. Well done. Feature winner today. And Mike Simons, congratulations to you, mate. A double today. A magnificent job, Mike. You've absolutely nailed it today, big fella.
Mate, I'm absolutely shaking. That was such an enjoyable watch, that 3,450 metres. So congratulations to Willie. What a story there is there.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again to the Warrnambool Racing Club. What a spectacular running of the Thackeray Steeplechase. Something about a horse going helter-skelter out in front, and well done to the team with the Dominator. He certainly did that again today. We've seen him terrific around Warrnambool in the past, and he just seems to love the place. So congratulations to the team. Henry Dwyer, who will no doubt get a hell of a lot of thrill out of this win, as will, of course, the connections. Congratulations. Hammonds paints and wearing both the sponsor's hat and the committee hat today is Nick Rule. So, Nick, I'm sure you'd love to come forward and say a couple of words and present this trophy to an outstanding winner of the Thackeray in the Dominator.
Thank you. Well, congratulations to Henry and the owners. Fantastic victory. And what I'm particularly pleased about is that this horse won the inaugural Dunrow, and it's really proves to me that we've set up a pathway for horses to understand racing through the paddock, and it just really develops our great steeplechasing. So hopefully Henry will agree with that sentiment, and we'll go from there. But thank you to everybody. Thank you to my team at Hammonds Paints. We obviously enjoy sponsoring racing in Warrnambool, and well done to all you guys. So thank you very much.
Well done. Terrific. Thanks, Nick. Cheers. Thanks. Big thanks to Nick and all the committee, and Nick and everyone at Hammonds Paints, obviously. This horse is very special to us, and I just want to thank all my staff at St Leonard's and Ballarat. He's been a lot of extra work. He's had a lot of issues, a lot of falls, and he keeps on buttering up. So big thanks to my staff, big thanks to my owners, led by Colin Jan, who have come down today. And yeah, we love coming down to Warrnambool for the carnival winning races. I don't think I've won a race on this day, but obviously the Thackeray is a great race to win, and just terrific to do it with this horse who's been so special to us all. Thanks.
Thanks again, and just a quick mention too to the jockey, who's quite a story as well, Will McCarthy, who obviously did the steering and did a terrific job. So well done to Will. Congratulations all round. A couple of great races to come, so enjoy the hospitality of the Warrnambool Racing Club. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you out here again real soon. Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Good on you, buddy.